guys, so I want to make a video all about healthy eating habits just because it's summertime, and summertime and wintertime, just the seasons, are probably like the worst for, at least me, for eating habits, because in the wintertime I'm like, oh, I'm wearing baggy clothes, no one's going to see my stomach, and so I just eat, everything. Like, well, that's good for summertime too. But think, in the summertime you're going to carnivals where you have cotton candy and popcorn, and then you go to like the beach where you get fudge and saltwater taffy and hot dogs and whatever, and you'll go to the pool and you'll get a candy bar, and you'll go somewhere else and you'll get cheesecake with your friends, and you're going out all these places and you're like, oh, it's just tonight, it's not going to matter. But then you're thinking like, this is happening every night. I'm going to the pool every day, I'm always getting candy bars, like, and it's just going to start to like catch up with you, and you're not going to have like that fantastic bikini body anymore, and you're just going to be like, what happened? So I am here. Okay, I could have gone online and looked up like healthy eating habits, see what's like gonna work best for all these people, all the celebrities. I could look in magazines, but I just decided to go with what has always worked for me. Thought I would tell you guys all the best, easiest, world's most simple eating habits. When you're just sitting at home and you're like, I want some chips or something, put your chips in a bowl. I know that that's such a hassle. You just want to grab your bag of chips and head to the couch and watch a movie. But if you put just like the serving size in the bowl, you're gonna, like, you're gonna be too lazy to get up through that movie and be like, I don't want to get up and get more chips. So you're just not gonna eat anymore. And you're gonna be full. The only reason why you're eating is for something to keep you occupied while watching the movie. Oh my god, they stepped into the closet. Alright, so the next thing is just to eat in moderation. So many people are like, if I'm gonna lose weight and I wanna, to get that bikini body fast, I'm gonna have to cut out my ice cream, the candy bars, the everything bad for me. I'm just gonna have to cut it all out. No, just make your portions smaller and don't eat as much of it. If you're like me and you're obsessed with ice cream and you want a cup of ice cream every day, when you go to the ice cream parlor, don't get like the large sundae. Just get like a kid's cone, and it's still going to satisfy you because it's still what you want. You wanted ice cream. It's just not going to be as much as, that large sundae with all those candy on top. Why do I keep saying candy bars? I gotta come up with another reference. And it's still going to satisfy you. But the worst thing to do is like, okay, I'm going to go to the ice cream parlor. I'm feeling like ice cream. I really want ice cream, but I want my bikini body to look, bikini ready. So I'm just going to get a larger size of my smoothie. And it'll be just as good for me, and I can get a little bit more of it. But the thing is, you're still going to be craving that ice cream. You're still going to be like leaving the ice cream parlor and being like, I still want ice cream. So just rather than getting the medium smoothie where you think you're going to get more and it's going to have better benefits for you, you're still going to want ice cream. So just get like a kid's ice cream, and it'll be fine, and everything will just be all fine and dandy. Okay, so when you have those times where you're eating candy and then you're eating like chips and you're going back and forth between salty and sweet, and you're like, I want something salty, now I want something sweet, and you can't decide, brush your teeth and get that taste out of your mouth, because what you're going to do is you're going to take all away those like aftertastes, all of your teeth, and just clean them, and you're not going to really want those anymore. Like, you're not going to have those cravings for it, because the only reason why you're wanting the salty to sweet is because you're having that taste where you want something else. But if you just get rid of that taste altogether, then you're not going to have that problem. So something that my mom told me that she heard somewhere is that when you go to a restaurant, or no, just anywhere when you're eating, why does this keep freezing? I don't know why this sounds like so much, but when you're taking a bite, chew the bite of food 21 times. Or see if you can get to 21 times by chewing that one bite. I've tried that. That's so hard. But it's just going to like, the slower you eat, your body's going to realize you're full. And what is happening? Why is my computer? What the heck? The average person eats dinner, if they eat it at a steady pace, it's going to take them 7 minutes to become full. But it's going to take them 20, 30 plus minutes for their body to actually realize and tell you that they are full. So you're going to keep on eating all these things that you're not even really hungry for, but you don't know it because your body hasn't realized that. So what you do is, if you eat slower, then you're going to eat less. By the time your body realizes that you're full, you're not going to have eaten as much. So there you go, less calories, and you're still full because you've eaten less food. A-okay. Alright, so you can eat a lot more of like fruits and veggies if you can. I know if you're not craving them, then don't eat them or whatever, but like, you should try to eat as many fruits and vegetables as you can, because they are going to make you full faster as opposed to something with more sugar in it. When you go to a restaurant, have half, and know you're only going to eat half of what you order, and take the other half home with you. It might be a pain to like take leftovers home or whatever. Restaurant portions are huge, typically, unless you go to a fancy restaurant and they're like teeny tiny and you're like, this is it? Okay. So just eat half. Like if you're going to like, what? Like those Japanese steakhouse, always give you so much food. Their portions are huge. So just eat like half of those endless pizza pasta bowls that you see on the commercials. Only eat half of those. When you're going to a buffet, get the smaller plate. Because everyone, like, it's just like when a lady has a purse, you're tempted to fill up that purse all the way. So the bigger the purse, more stuff you have in it. It's the same as in a buffet. The bigger the plate you have, the more likely you are to fill the whole plate up. No one gets the big plate and then only fills like a quarter of it up. I mean, no one does that. So if you get a smaller plate, you're going to fill it all up. And then if you're finished and you want more, then you can go get more. Rather than trying to like finish your whole plate. Another thing to do is stop eating when you're full. Like, if you're at, you know, someone's house for dinner or something, and they're one of those people like, get the happy plate, you know, eat all your food, we don't want to waste it. That's so rude. Then don't do it. I mean, it might be kind of rude, but if you're not hungry, it's not going to be worth eating those extra 3 bites of steak on your plate in the long run. Like, it's really not going to matter. I mean, yeah, they might be a little, like, unhappy that you're wasting those 3 bites, but, I mean, your body's going to be like, girl, thank you. Don't drink your calories. I do this all the time. I love juice. I love milkshakes. I love smoothies. I love drinking my calories away. When you have fresh squeezed orange juice, do you know how many oranges it takes to like get 1 little glass of orange juice? It takes like 4 or 5. It takes a lot, depending on how big your glass is. So that way, that kind of goes back to like the fruit and vegetable thing. They're gonna fill you up faster. But the thing is, like, when you're just taking the juice out of the fruit, you're taking all that sugar and all those calories and just making it less. That's like when you're going to the ice cream parlor again. You want to get the ice cream, not the milkshake, because it takes way more ice cream to make a milkshake than it does to make an ice cream cone. Because you're like, you know, you're mixing it, so it's going to make it dense, smaller. Drink a glass of water before you eat your meal. Because if you drink the whole glass of water, that's already going to be filling up some room in your stomach, and you're going to be full faster. If you really want a smoothie, try making one at home because it's more fun than going out to get one, unless you're with your friends, and that's not necessarily always the case. But they're going to be a lot healthier because they don't have all that sugar in it, and you get to make all the smoothies with all the fruit in your house. Don't deny yourself the things that you want. I feel like I've already kind of said this, but if you really want, you know, you really, really, really want a banana split. I keep talking about ice cream and candy bars. I'm trying to think of like other sweet things that are like more general to the public, but I can't think of any. I think those are pretty much all my tips. If I can think of any more, I can add them in another video or put them in like a little annotation around here. If you didn't know any of these tips, put your best healthy eating tips down below. I really want you guys to know that these are all the tips that I've always used and always have worked for me. Like, I noticed a difference. Like, they work for me. And it's not just like someone's reading these out of a magazine and telling you what they've heard. And have a fantastic day. Bye. I always end my videos the same way. I'm just like, bye. Okay. See you in the next one. Bye. Okay, but seriously, just kidding. I forgot that I brought all this food upstairs. These aren't really like relevant to my tips. I'm just gonna show you all these healthy foods that I actually like, and they're pretty enjoyable. So here they are. Oh, also, this is a really, really good tip. It's not a healthy eating tip. It's just more of like something to try that's really going to surprise you. Write down everything you eat, and you're going to be surprised of how much you actually eat. Watching a YouTube video, eating like a piece of toast. I had a bowl of cereal. I had an apple. I had half of a sandwich. I had, you know, a Hershey Kiss. I had a York peppermint patty. And like, you're just eating these little things like every once in a while throughout the day. You're not going to realize how much it's really adding up to. And it's just like kind of interesting to see. So definitely try that out. And if you try out like writing how much you eat, send me a message and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so surprised or whatever. Like, give me a reaction. I love the Nature Valley granola bars, but they have these granola thins where just like tiny little squares. And they have one in dark chocolate too, but I like the peanut butter one better because I love peanut butter. Love multi-grain crackers. They're better than the white ones, I think. And if you put like some butter and jam on top, I sound like a grandma right now. But seriously, if you put butter and jam on top, they're so good. And I like all my friends and I, like, we're obsessed with these. Like my friend Lauren and Mary and I were just like, And see, that's another thing. Like, if you're gonna get like a pack of Oreos or like crackers or something, try the reduced fat or like the multi-grain. It's gonna be like a little bit healthier, and you might actually end up liking them better. Why am I liking just raisins? I don't know, I hate raisins because they're like, raisins remind me of like wrinkly like bruises, and I don't know. These are like so good. I like some of the Cliff bars as for energy because I like do a lot of sports, and so I like having like some of these with me. This is probably my favorite one. I really like If I can think of other ones that I really like, I'll let you know. In the flavor peanut butter, and it's just like this gooey, like bendable stick of like peanut butter, and it's so good. I don't know how to explain it. If you're still in school, which a lot of you probably aren't, just keep these in your backpack. They're just like really easy to pull out and they're not too bad for you. They have a lot of sugar, but it's for energy, so maybe eat it like in your last block if you're heading to a sport afterwards. That's usually what I do. Oh my gosh, this granola is so good. All these things are so good, but this stuff, it's pumpkin flavored, which sounds like disgusting, right? I don't know, it's sweet. Everyone who's tried it has loved it. Like, I don't know, everyone's been like really pleasantly surprised when they eat this, and it has all those omega-3 fatty acids, just like fish oil pills and stuff. So if you're not really into taking like fish oil or whatever that, anything like that, this is a really good source of that. I just said that a bunch of times. It's so good. It's really good in yogurt. If you like putting granola in your yogurt, I love doing that. My friend's dad eats this, and he uses it as a cereal, so he puts milk in it. You can just find this where all the granola, Bare Naked granola is good too. The vanilla flavor, that's yummy. But this I think I like better. Oh, but the naked one, naked granola, a guy on Survivor, him and his wife invented it, and I love Survivor, so that's kind of what got us to buy it. I don't know. I don't really like these anymore. I really liked them before. I don't know if I've just like gotten sick of them or whatever. Maybe I don't like sour cream and onion anymore. I don't know. But the good thing about these is this serving size is huge for these. Like, this is way better than any 100-calorie pack you've ever had. You can have 27 of these for 110 calories. Like, that's so good. And they're like little cracker chips. I like juice boxes. Like I said before, I like drinking my calories. And these ones are only 100 calories, and they're set serving size for you. And it's 100% juice. The fruit punch is the best. You can get these at Costco. It comes with like apple, berry, and fruit punch. I used to drink these when I was a kid, and now I take them to school every day. And they're so good. They're so good. If you're an athlete, drink some chocolate milk. This is the kind you can get at Starbucks. I think you can get these at Target, or not Target, Costco too. But it's the Horizon Organic Chocolate Milk. And if you freeze these at night, by the time you're at your sports practice in the afternoon, they're still cold for you, and it's like the perfect amount of time. So definitely try that. Or you can just kind of have more of like a fudgesicle if you want to do that and just freeze them. Chocolate milk, I forget what it does. It like drains your lactic acid. Did I just say lactic? I can't think of the word. Your lactic acids. What? You know, like what makes you sore when you're after like, oh my gosh, the stuff that makes you sore after you're done exercising. Okay, well, this is gonna drain those and get rid of them. And so if you're really getting sore after exercising, or if you're just starting exercising, if you want to keep from being sore, drink one of these after, and that will keep you all good. I hope these tips were helpful, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Okay, bye.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.